Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syara Akila binti Yaakob, and this is a video for my community service assignment for subject SC 098. The scenario is Aina, a university student, is tired of doing slides presentation for her assignment that require her to follow a lengthy procedure to make the presentation interactive and interesting. So for the students that having a same problem like Aina, I'm gonna introduce you guys how to make a Zoom slide presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint as a solution to that problem, which is a simpler way of presentation that gonna compact all of your slides in one slide that you're gonna click later on for your presentation. So let's make it. Firstly, you all have to get done slides that full of content for your presentation. For example, here I'm gonna make a presentation about artificial intelligence, which I'm gonna include introduction, advantages, disadvantages, and action. So I'm done with this slide for my presentation that include all of this stuff. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add a new blank slide as the main page that I'm gonna click later on. So first, let's go to home and then click the section above all of the slide right here, and then I'm gonna click new slide and add blank. What I'm gonna do at this blank slide is I'm gonna add a background and also add the title of my presentation. So we are done designing the first main slide. Then we're gonna keep this to use it for later on. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an icon that gonna represent each of the content slide. So first, all you guys need to do is add a slide before the content slide. So I'm gonna click here and go to home, select new slide and add blank. Here I'm gonna go right click and select format background, which I'm gonna select the color of the background like gray or darker one. Okay, the color does not matter because what we're gonna do later is we're gonna remove the background. So next we're gonna insert a shape from that gonna represent our icon. So first go to insert and go to shape right here and select any shape that you want. For me, I'm gonna select this pentagon shape and draw it on your slide. But to give it a perfect shape, press down your shift key button while drawing the shape. So I'm gonna align it to put it in the center when you see the line, two lines horizontal and vertical. Okay, so now our shape is at the center of the slide. Next we're gonna have to right click and go to the format shape, and we're gonna make an outline for this shape, which we're gonna go to line and at the width right here we're gonna select 10. Okay. Also we're gonna select the white color. Then for the inside we're gonna choose no fill. Okay. Then we're gonna go to insert and add a text box that gonna be the top title for our content slide, which this gonna be introduction part. Introduction, and then adjust the font, the size and color. Make sure it is at the center and align it to your light. Okay. Next, we will add an icon to this introduction, which is I'm gonna use the same icon right here to add here. So I'm just going to copy paste it. CTR, go to right click, copy, and right click again and paste this picture. Then we're going to align it right here. So we are done with the icon that's gonna represent our content slide. So we will do the same for each of the slide, which is advantages, disadvantages, and action. So we are done with all of the slide icon that gonna represent each of the content slide, which is here we have introduction for slide introduction, advantages for slide advantages, and so on. So after we're done with all of the icon, we're gonna separate all of this slide into a section. So let's click this section above the slide before the icon slide and right click and choose add section, and we're gonna rename it. I'm just gonna put like first section, and we're gonna do the same thing for each content slide. And then here is second section, right here also, third section, and lastly fourth section. Then we are going back to our first main slide to add our zoom features. So firstly, let's go to our insert and go to zoom, click section zoom. Here we're gonna select all of the section that we just separate earlier, which is first section, second, third, and fourth, and click insert. Then we're gonna arrange it according to our light. Advantages, introduction came first, advantages, disadvantages, and action. So to make it more clearer, we're gonna remove the background of the slide, which is we're gonna have to right click and choose zoom background. Now we're gonna do the same for all slides. We're gonna design this main slide to make it interactive and interesting. So this is the crucial part where you need to make sure all of your slides is on the top of the page. So let's go to the zoom and click bring forward, and also do the same thing for each of other slide. So we are done designing our main slide. Lastly, we're gonna make sure the transition goes correctly. So what we're gonna do is go to our icon slide introduction and go to this transition section and make sure that we click the after 0.000 seconds box, and for each of icon slide go to click, and for the slide content make sure there are a tick on mouse click box. There are a tick right here, and so that's all. Now we are done. So let's test our slide presentation. I'm gonna click the slideshow button right here, click introduction and present. You guys can present right here, and after that click it back and go to advantages, click it back, it's advantages, click it, action, and we're done. So that's all for our tutorial today. Thank you.